everyone. So Cheeto and I are here today because I am back from vacation, my little weekend away, and we want to do a tutorial for you. Got some really exciting stuff that I'm about to show you. So recently got to explore and get some PandaHall products, and I'm super excited about it. I think you guys are gonna love what I got. So we're going to go ahead and, without wasting any time, let's turn this around. I'm going to kick Cheeto out of here so I can so that I can start my making. So let's unbox everything I got. Let's talk about everything I got, and then we will create something really pretty with it. All right, guys, see you in a minute. Okay, everyone, so please ignore my dusty mat. So I have today, first time I've ever gotten anything from PandaHall. So they approached me and they wanted to know if I would like to try out some of their stuff. And I said, well, sure, I would love that. So I'm going to show you all the things that I got. And I'm going to include links in case it's something that you guys might want for yourselves. So we'll just start with the first thing. So first thing I got, I don't remember the prices on these, but I'm going to give you the link for each item, and you'll be able to see the pricing when you go to the link. I'll make sure I put a good description in the link so you know which one you're clicking on, and that way you know for sure if it's something that you think you're going to want. So the first thing I have are these little spacers. I thought these were really cute. Let me just pull them out real quick. So they're really tiny, but I absolutely love them. They have this nice little pattern on the sides. It's kind of like a little like a stripy type, diagonally striped pattern on it. And it's very subtle and they're very small. And I'm always looking for tiny little spacers like this, and I didn't want just the regular ball spacers. I wanted something that was going to be a little more oblong, and these are perfect for that. So I got those, and just set them down here because I'm going to end up putting them all away nice and neat anyway. So let's just put those right there. Actually, let me get my little sheet of paper out so you guys, because this kind of helps you be able to see a little bit better too. Let me just do this. Sorry, I thought I was organized and ready, but you know what? Apparently I was not. So let me do this instead. So I went through the last couple days videos while I was just hanging out on Saturday in our cabin, and we were just kind of watching TV. So I thought this would be the perfect time to respond to some people. So I would like to be able to share links with you guys, but if you have, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like it when you share a link in a comment. Like, they'll remove my entire comment, so it looks like I'm totally ignoring you. And I think I had a couple that happened too. If you have a question about where to find something, will you please send me an email, and then that way I can make sure that you're getting the information. If it's something that I use that maybe, I didn't really mention too much in the video, but it's something that you want, send me an email and just, title the email whatever it is you're looking for, and then I can respond to you. I try to respond to my emails pretty quickly, so hopefully I can get to you right away. So one thing I really wanted to try is they have this bead stringing wire, and this is a whole pack of all these colors. So I really want to try it out and see what I think. What drew it to me were the colors. So I definitely want to give these a shot and see. I can see right now that I'm probably gonna need to maybe just pull this apart and put the little end in because it's kind of coming unraveled. But I wanted to show you guys, it's 10 colors. So we'll do some projects with it, and we'll talk about its durability and everything else. I will be using one of these colors today for a project. So I wanted to show you that. I think think this was like a really good deal too. So another thing, speaking of good deals, like I wanted to kind of mention, I was watching a tutorial for somebody who was doing an unboxing for a company, and I'm not going to say who it was or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. And somebody was saying something about where they got their stuff from. You know, I'm just going to say it like this. I get my stuff from all kinds of places. And it doesn't matter if it's expensive, if it's not expensive. You know, everyone from every budget deserves to be able to do their hobby. So, you know, I like to show things from all over, like, and yeah, I mean, I've shopped at some places where I'm like, oh, that didn't turn out right, or that's not exactly what I thought it was going to be. But I can also tell you that some of those places, I've gotten some great things. And right now, I mean, like looking at some of the stuff that I got from PandaHall, I wish I would have been shopping from them, and I never did. Like, I think I would browse the website and then I would just forget. You know, like you close your phone and then you forget. But look at these cute little gold, they're like a little gold nugget spacer. These are so pretty. And the gold is like, for me, the right color gold. It's not that like macaroni and cheese gold, which I like that gold too, but this one I tend to have more metal findings in this color, and it's like the perfect color. So really happy with those spacers. I think they're really, really cute. And again, I will have the links and the, you know, for each one of these in the video. I mean, in the show notes. Okay, so next I have, I think this was some, I ordered, I know I had ordered some Botswana agate, and I think this was one of them. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I will have more information for you in the description. I'm sorry, you guys. The packing slip doesn't give the names, it gives the item numbers. So anyway, but I'll have more information about it. And I'll try to even list them in the order that I'm doing this video. All right, so these gemstone beads are gorgeous. I love the cylinder shape like that. And they are just really, really pretty. There's some beautiful peaches and pinks and like little speckles, and I mean, just gorgeous. So I'm like really thrilled with those. I think they're really, really cute. All right, so next I have some more spacers. And I really wanted some larger hole spacers because I don't have a lot with like, and these aren't the super large hole spacers, but they're gonna accommodate like a bigger leather piece. So these I thought were really cool. They're the rondelle shape, but then they have like the little bumpies on the ends. So I thought they would add some really cool texture. And these are like, they feel really good. I mean, the quality, they're nice and like heavy. I mean, just made very well, you could tell. And I love these. Thought they were really cool looking. There we go. All right, next I have, okay, these, let me grab another little tray real quick. These were some glass beads, and I thought they were really neat because they were that flat, that like coin shape kind of. And I absolutely thought they were cool. They were so cool. And it was a mixed color. So you get some pinks and some blues and some browns. So here they are. And they're like a diamond shape, but they're rounded and they're nice. They're flat. And these little pink ones have like little swirls in them. I just thought they were really, really pretty. And they all go together super well. So you could put them together in a piece, or you could do them separately. But I absolutely loved these. I thought they were so cool looking. And you get, look at how many I got. I got a ton of them. Like, there's so many. I can do projects for days. Now, this item was one of my favorites. This is a a lampwork bead. And these are amazing. I got 2 of these. Look at these. So it's that copper and that turquoise blue, and you can see through them. They are so gorgeous, and they're about a 10 millimeter size, so they're a really good size lampwork bead, but I thought they were just really beautiful. The copper color on there is sparkly, so it's just, I mean, it's gorgeous. I can't wait to work with those. And in fact, that might be my project today. I haven't decided yet. All right, and then next we have, now this is definitely the Botswana agate that I wanted. And these right here, you guys, look at these flat nugget beads. And it's a long strand. Look at how pretty these are. I mean, Botswana agate is gorgeous, but these I think were super reasonable price too. I don't remember exactly how much they were, but I know that they were definitely super reasonable, that I'm like, oh yeah, I would definitely order those again on my own, like for sure. Like these are so, so pretty. Look at this one right here. This one right here has me like super intrigued. Look at that little spot. And then it's swirly on the back there. Love it. Love those beads. Overall, like super duper impressed. And then I have these. So some fluorite, and it's a lot of green in this fluorite, and there's a little bit of purple, but I loved it because they were cubes and they were multifaceted. Look at the facets on those. I mean, just beautiful. Look at that sparkle. And they're so nice and chunky. I believe these are an 8 millimeter bead, but they are just beautiful. I mean, I have like so many options of things I can do with this stuff right now. And then the last thing I got, I am always telling myself, I need to get more chandelier findings. So I got this pack of mixed chandelier findings. And let me just like lay these out. And they're all in pairs so that you can see what all I got. I mean, so many different sizes, so many different types. Like, look, this would be perfect for Christmas. That one's beautiful. These are all just so beautiful. I mean, look at these. And I can't remember exactly how many different sets there were, but let's do this and we'll take a look. Look at this one. Look at this one. This one is gorgeous. And then these, oh my gosh, there's so many cute ones, you guys. Here's a really pretty flower one. I really love that one too. And this one is really cool, like the leaf one. I love that. Little spiderweb one. So I've got like one I could use for like Halloween. Just so many. All right, let's see how many we have here. Where was that one at? Oh, right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sets. 12 sets of these, plus all these other beads. Oh my gosh, so many. So I got everything at PandaHall. And part of the deal was I have a 10% off savings for you that I'm going to pass along. The description notes are going to be pretty hefty. So read through it carefully, click on the links, and make sure that you're copying that code that I give you. It's a randomized code that they gave me. So make sure you're copying that and using that to save 10% on your purchase. So that is probably going to be an ongoing code for a little while, so you can come back to it. I don't think it expires anytime soon. So you can always come back and you're like, oh wait, I forgot, I wanted to order that, and you can use it again. So anyway, these are all the goodies I got, and I am so excited to be able to use these, and I'm so honored that they approached us to do this and to give a coupon code for you guys to use. So I'm super excited about that, because that's the one thing like I stress about, like budget. Like I know, like when I'm having a good week, I know what I can afford. When I'm having a bad week, I know what I can afford. So always like being able to save that little bit of extra money, either by shopping smart or or getting a coupon, really helps. So I'm gonna pass it along to you guys. Anyway, so this is all the cool stuff that I got, and I think we're gonna go ahead and start making something. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I think I've got everything. So we are going to do a chunky bracelet. So I have, from my own stash, I have my lobster clasp and a large jump ring and some wire guardians and some crimp tubes. I found these really cute little check glass pinch spacer beads in my my own stash, and I thought they would be perfect to go with this. So we're going to use some of those throughout. I wanted to go with silver because I really want the chance to use these large bumpy spacers. I thought they would be so cool with these beads. So we're going to use the large bumpy spacers. I have some of these flat glass brown beads, and I love these. And I thought it would just be like so cool to show like a different layer, like, you know, like a flat and big round, and, you know, just kind of cool like that. And of course, we're going to use some of these beautiful lampwork beads. So let's go ahead and get this going here. I'm just going to dump these in here. And we are also going to use this beautiful, lovely chocolate brown color of the beading wire that was sent to me as well. So, oh, it just came unraveled. So I'm gonna measure what I think I'm going to need, including the crimp and everything else, and cut that off. I'll give you guys my measurement here in a sec. Let me reel this back up so I don't ruin my new wire. But yeah, I'm so excited about all this stuff, you guys. I'm like super excited to be able to try it out for you in case you've never shopped with them. And I'm just really excited about the picks, everything that I picked out. It kind of like matches my personality of who I am and what I like to make. And I just want to show you how good the products are. So plus I wanted to find out how great the products are for myself. So really excited about doing all this. So let me just get this wrapped up. Sorry, I just don't want to be getting unraveled while I'm working. Grab my little tape measure here real quick. I'm still getting used to where I put things, you guys, so bear with me. And a bead stopper. So my wrist is 6.5 inches long, and I'm telling you that just so you can kind of figure out where my mind is when I say how much I took off here. So I tend to mess up sometimes on crimps, so I like to give myself extra in case I need to do something like cut some off or whatever. So I'm giving myself 12.5 inches of bead string and wire, and that's going to include the space I need to do the crimps and such that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead, and I think we're going to go ahead and bead from the center. So let's get this big, beautiful lampwork bead on here. I may not even need this. I don't know. We'll see. And I want to, of course, use these spacers. I want these spacers to be in between these beads. And it's just going to showcase these beads so beautifully. I mean, look at that. Look at how pretty that looks next to it. And you could do anything with these beads. Like you could do gold, you could do silver, you could do any metal that you wanted to. You don't have to use metal because you know what, you guys, they have a large enough hole that you could do, I think probably up to 1 millimeter leather if you wanted to. So there you have so many options. So let's do, I want this to be nice and chunky. I think I want to do a total of 5 on here. So let's do that. All right. And then, there we go. They had so many different types of lampwork beads, and just like colors and sizes and shapes, and I mean, you name it. I mean, I was overwhelmed looking like at the website like overwhelmed in a good way. Like I'm like, I cannot believe how much is available on this website. It was unbelievable. Like just the amount of products that they had is just outstanding. And like I said, I wish I would have like ordered from them before. Like the first time I heard about them from Wendy, because Wendy had talked about them, and I know she's ordered from them. And so I remember going to the website, and I remember saving the website and on the browser on my phone, and it always would happen that no matter what I do, I would get distracted and I never got back to it. And then, I would always forget about it. And then I'm like, yeah, of course I want to shop here. And so since I placed this order, I was going to do one in between each one, but I don't think I want to do it that way. I have been on the website looking at the things that I want to get. I've been adding a few things to my cart. So I'm just trying to, especially as I was going through my stuff, seeing where all my opportunities were for things that I'm missing and things that I need. Really taking advantage of that time that I was organizing to see what more items I really needed. All right, so we're gonna put the spacer on there and just do one more like that. I cannot believe how good these spacers match that. All right. And, and I'm looking at all the things that was sent to me, and I'm like, I probably could get, I don't know, many, many projects out of this stuff. So, okay, so, yep, that would fit, but I think that would be too big. So let's just take off this little guy. Like so, and let's just do a couple of these little spacers down at the end here. Just because we don't want it to be too big, being that it's kind of a chunky one. And let's just see what this does, because we have that big giant clasp to remember that we have to put on here too. So let's see where this is. Probably just one more on each side, and then we'll take one more peek. So that's what I've been doing. Like I've been leaving my phone open as I'm going through, like on the website I want to shop from, and I've been like adding things to a cart, and just so I know, like, okay, well, this is what I need, and this is what my budget is for this month. So if I buy X, Y, and Z, I'll have this much left over, and that just makes me even happier. So I like it when I can really save some money and really like spread out those shopping dollars. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. We're gonna go ahead and, oh my goodness. So what I decided while I'm sitting here thinking about it, what I've decided what I'm gonna do for my description part of this video, I will put a link to the PandaHall items that I used first, and I'll tell you what they were, and then that way you can go to those if you're looking for just what I used. And then I will list all the rest of the products that I showed you in the beginning after that with the description, okay? So I think that'll work out probably better for you. I know that a lot of times when I've watched a video, I would go right directly to what somebody said they used and go from those links and so on. So I think that'd be most beneficial to you probably. All right, and let's go ahead and get this beading wire, see if we can string it through. It feels like it's a really good quality stringing wire too. It feels like it's nice and like, I don't want to say like stiff or firm, but you know what I mean? Like you can tell like sometimes when you're stringing something, you're like, oh, is that gonna even hold up to what I'm doing right now? I feel like this is going to hold up to these big glorious beads just fine. I'm struggling. There we go. I forgot to grab my glasses from the living room, so I'm doing this without glasses, and don't yell at me. I know that's not good for my eyes, but that's what I'm doing. All right. And then here we go. And you know what? Maybe we'll do one of these cute little brown ones as a dangle too. I really think that would be cute to do a little dangle, and maybe even one of these little guys. Just do a couple little dangles from the one side, from the clasp. All right, and now let's go ahead and get that strung through here. Oh, and again, you guys, thank you so much for all the comments. I went through it and I was like in shock because I had been kind of a slacker on responding because I had so much going on, and I'm so sorry it takes me so long to respond. I know you guys tell me that I don't have to worry about it or whatever, but you know, I don't want to be rude, you know, and I really care about what you guys send me, and I really care about what you have to say. And so I do want to give you a response, you know, whether you're offering me advice or just telling me that you liked what I made. I mean, either way, like, I want to tell you how much I appreciate you and, you know, and everything. We all need to hear that. So, plus I just like the conversation, which is why I pretty much talk nonstop while I'm doing this kind of stuff. I think I screwed up my wire here because I had it twisted. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. See, this is why I'm talking about why I give myself plenty of wire, because I tend to do stuff that's like how did I even do that? There we go. Okay, I untwisted it. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so that's why I give myself plenty of wire, because I always end up doing something goofy. But yeah, the quality of the products, oh my gosh, and the amazing prices is like, it's wonderful. Like, I am super excited about this whole thing. There we go. Now I got it. Goodness gracious. All right, let's get this pulled down a little bit. And I want to make sure I don't have it too tight, but not, you know, I want to make sure that because they're larger beads, sometimes if you pull too hard and make it too tight, it just ends up laying flat across your wrist, which ends up being really weird. I've done that so many times. I'm like, oh man, that's not going to be very comfortable to wear. All right, and get that crimp down. And there we go. All right, and here is our cute little bracelet. Let's go ahead and I'll grab a couple of head pins and let's hang a couple dangles from here. Let me grab this real quick here. I'm still here. I'm just finding what I did with my stuff, guys. All right. You can always tell when you first rearrange things and you're trying to make your life easier, but you don't remember how you made your life easier. So now you're just kind of digging around trying to find everything. All right. So let's do one of these. Because I love these little flat glass beads. They're so cool. Let's do that. And we're going to just wrap it right onto that ring of the clasp. All right. Grab onto that with my bent nose pliers real quick. A little bit of a brute there. All right, got that little wrap. had like a whole like basket of failed projects that I've been like just moving around for like months. And I finally got around to last night pulling it all apart, getting it all sorted. And I did that while I had like my little it's one of those things that you would do like breakfast in bed on, a little wood tray. I had that on my lap, and I had all these other little trays like spread out over like the entire living room, and I just like started pulling everything apart, and I finally got that monkey off my back, and I can tell you it felt so good. And then adding those beads back to my stash, I was like, man, I had more beads than I thought. And yeah, it was pretty cool. I finally got that done. And like I said, it was such a huge deal. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you have like projects that, you know, you were so frustrated because it just did not work out that you just like, fine. And then you just like toss it aside and you're like, I'll take it apart later. Well, guess what? Later never comes, right? And so you end up with like 20 or 30 of those after like about a year's time. You're like, where did all my beads go? Well, I can tell you where they all went. They're sitting in like 30 failed projects that you didn't bother taking apart or fixing or whatever. And that's my story. That's what I do. You guys are probably much better than I am about stuff like that. But that's, yeah, it's my downfall. All right, so here is our cute bracelet. All right, we are going to try this little chunky monkey guy on real quick and see what you guys think. Get all my stuff out of the way here so we can focus just on this beauty of a bracelet. Okay, so here it is, the beautiful lamp-worked beads, so pretty. My glass beads, my check glass beads for my stash. Don't forget about those gorgeous textured bumpy spacers. How cool are those? All on this lovely brown stringing wire. I know you're not able to see it, but when I do necklaces, I'll probably do like some floating necklaces and stuff. And then here are my cute little dangles on my clasp, and this bracelet is darling. I made it a little bit big, which is okay because you guys know I like to wear them up over top of my watch, so then it slides, you know, just down to my watch and doesn't go anywhere else because I use my hand for my mouse constantly at work. So this worked out perfectly. I absolutely love this, like how this turned out. I think it's so cute. All right, guys, I hope you loved this one. I will put all the information that you need in the show notes, but please, you know, if there's anything that you have questions about that I did not list for you, please feel free to, especially if you're needing a link for something, send me an email, or if you're friends with me on Facebook or whatever. I've been slow to Messenger lately because I've been trying to just like not do too much social media, but please, I've been checking my email. So send me an email, let me know what you're looking for, or even if you just want to chit chat and say hi. I absolutely love that, you guys. I absolutely love it. You're not intruding. You're not bothering me. I can tell you I am not too busy for you. You are my friend, and I'll never be too busy for you. So much love to you all. Enjoy this. Check out their website. Don't forget that code that I put in there for you to save 10%. That's from your entire purchase. So please make sure you use that because you're going to save some money. All right, you guys, much love to you all, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye.